You know, in life, there are moments when all we want is to let ourselves float, to let our breath grow lighter, to let our worries drift away with the water. But once we pass 60, even breathing itself can start to feel like a challenge. Today, I want to share with you a small secret: how to swim the backstroke so that your breathing becomes easier, more natural, and wonderfully calm. When we were younger, we swam to build strength, to compete, to push our limits. But as the years slow us down, swimming stops being a race. It becomes a quiet journey, a way to rediscover peace in every breath. At 60, sometimes the back aches, the knees feel weak, and the breath shortens. Many people grow afraid of the water, afraid of exhaustion, of water getting into their nose, of losing control. But among all swimming styles, the backstroke is the kindest friend. You don't have to hold your breath or lift your head out of the water. You just lie back, let the water support you, and breathe as if you were resting beneath the open sky. Coaches in the US often call it the most forgiving stroke, the gentlest one for the body. It doesn't demand strength, it asks for listening. The backstroke opens the lungs, releases tension in the shoulders, improves circulation, and, perhaps most importantly, reminds you that you are still free, still able to take a deep, full breath at any age. How breathing works in backstroke. What's wonderful about backstroke is that your face is always above the surface. There's no pressure on your chest or neck, so your lungs can expand freely. Science tells us that when you lie on your back, gravity eases off the chest, allowing oxygen to enter the lungs more easily and blood to flow more efficiently. When your right arm sweeps back through the water, you inhale gently through your mouth. As your left arm moves, you exhale softly through your nose. Each arm movement becomes one breath. No effort, no counting, just rhythm. A senior swim coach from Florida once said, "Backstroke isn't just swimming. It's learning how to breathe again. A lesson in letting go, in trusting, and in slowing down." Common challenges for swimmers over 60. I understand that feeling. My father, now in his 70s, used to be afraid of lying back in the water. He told me, "The moment water gets into my nose, my heart races, and I just want to stand up." And that's perfectly normal. At this age, the lungs and breathing muscles weaken, the neck stiffens, and balance becomes more fragile. Even a little loss of control can make the body tense. And once we're tense, breathing no longer feels natural. Tension and fear are the biggest barriers to easy breathing. But trust me, everyone starts that way. Your body is simply saying, "Give me time to trust the water and to trust myself again." How to make breathing easier while swimming. Backstroke. Step 1. Get comfortable with the water. Start in the shallow end, somewhere you feel safe. Take a deep breath, then gently lie back, letting the water lift your back, shoulders, and head. Don't try to float. Just trust that the water will hold you, because it will. Water is denser than the human body. It's always ready to catch you. Listen to the sound of the water brushing against your ears. Feel the breeze on your face, your heartbeat slowing down. When you begin to relax, you'll realize breathing in water isn't all that different from breathing on land. Step 2. Synchronize arm movements with your breath. Before you even get into the pool, practice on land. As your right arm extends backward, inhale gently through your mouth. As your left arm sweeps through, exhale softly through your nose. At first, it may feel strange, but once your arms and breath move together, the body finds its rhythm. The water no longer feels like resistance. It becomes the music of your breath. Step 3. Keep your head and neck relaxed. Don't tilt your head too far back and don't tuck your chin in too tightly. Let your head rest lightly on the water, your chin slightly lowered, your eyes gazing at the sky. If you're new, you can use a small nose clip at first. After a while, you won't need it. When the neck and shoulders are relaxed, the natural breath returns. You'll feel as if you're floating between air and water, supported by both. Simple tips to breathe. More comfortably. Breathe slowly. Breathe deeply. With every inhale, Imagine you're drawing in fresh energy. With every exhale, let go of everything that weighs you down. Many older swimmers in California like to use a backstroke snorkel when they first begin. It helps them stay relaxed and steady without worrying about water getting into their nose. But here's the beautiful part. After a few weeks, most of them stop using it because they discover that true breathing comes from within. Start with just 5 minutes each time, then build up gradually. You don't need to swim far. Just swim slowly, keep your rhythm, and enjoy the moment. According to studies from the Mayo Clinic, older adults who swim regularly reduce their risk of heart disease by nearly 30%. Backstroke, in particular, helps regulate blood pressure and increases lung capacity. Water is the gentlest therapist for aging bodies. It doesn't rush, it doesn't demand. It simply holds you, listens to you, and lets you breathe again. Safety and health notes. Always warm up first. Roll your neck, loosen your shoulders, hips, and knees. If you have heart problems or high blood pressure, talk to your doctor before starting. Never swim alone. Have a partner or instructor nearby. And above all, listen to your body. If you feel tired, stop. If you feel joyful, smile and keep going. Backstroke isn't about winning. It's about finding your own rhythm, your own way back to free, effortless breathing. Do you remember the last time you took a deep breath? Without worry, without rushing? Maybe it's been a while. But when you lie on the water, looking up at the sky, breathing slowly, you'll realize that age can't take that away. Growing older only truly begins when we stop breathing deeply, when we stop feeling life in every breath. Let backstroke become a small, daily ritual. You don't have to be fast or perfect. As long as you still want to breathe, to feel, the water will always welcome you. Every breath in the water is a lesson in patience. Every time you float is a quiet way of telling yourself, I'm still here, I'm still strong, I'm still living fully. If this video touched you, share your own swimming story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, so I can bring you more videos about health, breathing, and the quiet joy of living in your golden years. Next time you step into the pool, remember, take a deep breath, lean back, and let the water lift you, just like life has always carried you, gently and patiently, all along.